Mother Earth Radio rocks inside the disc, and oh man, I hope we didn't freak you out too much, but no, you've already heard that song. You have, man, right here, hundreds of times. It's in a heavy rotation, along with a few others from them. We got all their songs in rotation, that is, and we're talking about Murder by the Lake, and we're talking with Murder by the Lake, and lead front runner here, JJ. I tell you what are you thinking these days, JJ? You gonna go on tour? You know, the Band of Brothers?
Right now, the band's taking a break, actually, just for the summer. Everybody had busy summers and busy summer schedules, so we just decided to take a quick break. And after summer's over, we're probably going to get back into it and start preparing for the next album, actually.
Yeah, how is living in Canada, man? My experience is goes as far as Bubbles, you know, Trailer Park Guys.
Yeah. No, living in Canada is awesome. It's hot in the summertime and it's cold in the winter. We've got 2 seasons here, hot and cold. So I like living here. I've been to the States, and I've been being in the military. I've been to Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Cyprus, Germany, England, Ireland, and there's no other place I'd rather live than right here.
Sunnydale Park. You been to Sunnydale Park?
No, but I've been to New Brunswick or Nova Scotia, but I've never been there.
I just had to throw that in, man. That song, I mean, that program just really, I don't know, it's pretty wild, man. It's a big hit in Canada,
Trailer
isn't
Park?
it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, huge hit in Canada.
I watched the first episode on Netflix, and I'm basically current now, waiting for a new one to come out. And it makes you cry, it makes you pissed off, it makes you happy. And it's just all about, you know, no matter how much you screw up and, you know, who you are or whatever, that when caca hits the fan, man, you know, everybody sticks together. And that's kind of what it's all about. And a lot of dope smoking and stuff like that. But we don't talk about that, you know, and drinking and selling illegal gas and Murder by the Lake. And that was your... you would say your theme song, but it's really not your theme song. It's just the way you got your name, and you explained all of that to us.
Yeah.
As we continue here on Inside the Disc, track 7, Get a Little.
Get a Little?
Yeah.
I wrote that as a joke song, and I took it to the band, and we started messing around with it and realized that it actually worked. So we just started playing it as the band.
So we talking guitar? We talking get a little of what?
It's about a guy who picks up a lady of the night, we'll say, and falls in love with her. And by the end of the song, he realizes he's not nearly in love with her as much as he thought he was. So yeah.
Yeah, after the alcohol wears out and the sun comes up.
Yeah. That's about
choose his arm to get
put
out of
that
there.
Yeah.
Coyote Ugly, man, huh? Let's get a little right now, man, on Inside the Disc with Murder by the Lake, man. Let's keep on. I like this song. It's kind of cool.
Jimmy picked which backs around. Said she'd sit playing the jobs, and one by one those banks were down in flames. 3 months had been on the run. Well, Jimmy wanted was a little fun. Why Sarah just wanted somewhere, place of blame. Let's go. He collected up all the cash in the place. Sarah was a perfect girl that Jimmy couldn't replace. Just that last one and he's gone. Finally escaped so long. Says to 35 to life, all because she got left behind. And Jimmy got away close to $1 million in dough. He's living down South Mexico way. At least that's what the papers say. That he ain't coming back for no more. He collects up all the cash in the place. Sarah was a perfect girl that Jimmy couldn't replace. Just that last one and he's gone. He finally escaped so long, so long.
Mother Earth Radio rocks inside the disc, getting a little with Murder by the Lake, and we got JJ here, and JJ Staley, that is, lead front runner for the band. We're not going to forget Felix and Mike and Tim. They couldn't be here tonight, but hey, we all love you guys, because it wouldn't be Murdered by the Lake if, it would just be murder, and there would be no by the lake there,
That's what it was for the first 2 years. It was just me. When I wrote all these songs, and when I say all these songs, I mean ones on the album, plus the 45 or 50 other ones that I've written and thrown up on YouTube pages and Facebook and everything else. I got asked to play a local venue on Christmas Eve, and I went and played it, and Mike, our bass player, heard me, and he found out that I was trying to find somebody to record tracks for me, but I didn't have a lot of money, and he said, come out to my place, it's free. So I went to his house and started recording tracks, and that's how the Murder by the Lake band was basically born.
Okay, I get it. You started the band Murder by the Lake solo, so it was that.
Yeah.
It was that first Murder by the Lake.
No, it was just me. It was just JJ Staley. That's it.
I guess that went right over.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to see this on A&E, on one of those crime investigations. Guys starting a band by Murder by the Lake, and it was those three we found out there last year.
Well, there's a few of those guys. There's Trampled by Turtles. I can't remember the other names of the bands, but I know a few guys. White Buffalo, he's another one.
Oh, yeah. Just don't go deep into that, man. It's I'm not going to bring out the Hannibal Lecter in me right now. I want to talk about ballads. Let's go into a ballad, man, right now, because track 8, man, the ballad of Jimmy and Sarah.
Jimmy and Sarah.
Are they friends, or are they just fictitious characters?
Just characters. Again, I was watching a movie one night, and I always hated how the girl, in this movie, it just so happened the girl got away, and the guy got nailed for robbing a bank. And I'm like, well, that's kind of stupid. And this song was written before Murder by the Lake, actually. And so I sat down, and I said, well, what would happen if the guy got away and the girl got nailed with everything? So that's how the ballad of Jimmy and Sarah came about.
Let's play that ballad right now, man. This is the ballad of Jimmy and Sarah, right here on Inside the Disc.
Jobs, and one by one those banks were down in flames. 3 months they'd been on the run. Well, Jimmy wanted was a little fun, while Sarah just wanted somewhere, place of blame. Let's go.
Weather Earth Radio .rocks Inside the Disc with Uncle Lair and and JJ Staley, man. I'm digging this music, man. It's just already 8 tracks there, man. That one right there, the Ballad of Jimmy and Sarah. We did Murder by the Lake before that. Actually, Get a Little in between that and My Girl Across the Sea, Disease, Low Life, Band of Brothers. What a tune that is, and Things I Remember. And as we head on into track 9, I want to ask you, a little bit about the band. When you're not touring and stuff like that, you spend a lot of time in the studio, or you just write and then just go into the studio and just bump it on out, or how you do things like that?
It's funny because I sit at home and write most of the time. I stay home and something will come into my head, or I'll see something, or I'll hear something, and I'll just start working from that. And I'll take songs out to the band and I show them how I play them, and Tim will start adding drums, and Mike will figure out a bass line, and Felix will figure out lead guitars, and we basically work from there, and then we'll practice over and over and over again, making sure it's perfect, because we're not a rich band, we'll say, so we don't want to go into a studio and have to spend $10,000 on something that could have cost us $1,500 if we just practiced a little more and made sure we were good to go when we got there.
A great thing to do, especially if they're living in Ontario. Track 9 is Ontario. Is it a city song, or it's not a state song? What kind of song is it?
It's a true story song, is what it is.
Oh, finally a true story here, man.
Yeah. Well, there's a few true stories on this album, but that one's a full true story. What happened there is me and my ex-wife were coming home from my family's house one time in the middle of winter, and just like couples do, we got into an argument, and she threw her wedding ring out the window in the middle of the winter, and I slammed the brakes on the car and pulled over, and it was just getting to be dusk where you couldn't see nothing, and I stayed on the side of the road for almost 2 hours looking for her wedding ring in the snow. So that's where that song came from.
Wow, didn't mean to get deep and personal, but you wrote the damn song.
It's all good.
Let's go up there and let's go to North America right now and Inside the Disc. What do you say with JJ Staley, Murdered by the Lake? Let's find ourselves on the highway in the snow looking for a wedding ring. Let's help them out right here on Inside the Disc.
She told me once to pull the car over and let her out. As a kid scream in the back, I heard her shout. It turned out good as a man, let alone the one for me. As the wedding ring flew from her hand so free, I spent 2 hours in the freezing cold on a desolate highway in Ontario, digging in the dark just to find she thrown away. My fingers were frozen down to the bone, and all I wanted to do was get back home. It was 2 hours in the freezing cold on a desolate highway in Ontario. Car and turned up the heat. She never said a word as she sat next to me. Halfway to town, and the first few words that left her mouth wasn't that she was sore, it's the fact she's moving now. I spent 2 hours in the freezing cold on a desolate highway in Ontario, digging in the dark just to find that she'd thrown away. My thing sad.